So, ladies and gentlemen, I like Snoop. I do. I appreciate Snoop Dizzy.
Love Snoop.
But I just feel like this nigga was on some real hating ass shit. I mean, I feel like this king was on some real hating ass shit. Talking about you can go without Eminem catalog. Oh.
It depends on who you are.
Yeah, who you are.
Depends on who you are. You might could go out with Eminem catalog. I personally happen to love Eminem.
I like Eminem. And you know what? I like the value of someone like Eminem. Because without someone like Eminem, it wouldn't be an MGK. Without someone like Eminem, it wouldn't be one of my favorite rappers, Mac Miller. You know what I'm saying? Macklemore. You know, these people would not even be in the realm without people like Eminem and Vanilla Ice. You could go without Vanilla Ice, but think about the people that came behind Vanilla Ice. All it takes is one person.
That's it.
One person. You got white rappers still going hard. What, Jack Harlow? Nice. Logic? Nice. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, come on, bro. Snoop, this coming from you, I'm hurt.
Maybe it's a generational thing. He older, he don't understand, like...
You could go without Snoop catalog.
Nah, I can't go without Snoop.
If I'm saying you can go without the catalog, means you never heard it, it would have never made a dent, somebody would have still came up with it, it would have still been a path that wasn't taken. It's a million niggas. You got 2 Chainz is the new Snoop.
Yeah, but we wouldn't be getting it until like 2012 though.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good. It don't matter. You can go without anybody catalog.
You can.
I don't have to listen to nobody.
I think that's just his preference. Maybe he's saying like, hey, if I didn't hear Eminem, I wouldn't be hurt. Like in looking at his top 5, he put his top 5 on Twitter. I don't remember who it was.
It was like Rakim.
It was KRS-One.
KRS-One.
That was on there.
Yeah.
I think Slick Rick.
That's a solid top 5.
But you could tell by just like the people he put on there, none of them are in the realm of Eminem.
Even
like,
him.
They don't match up stylistically. It don't sound alike.
No, they don't. And I think that he did that strategically to cover his tracks, because that is some hating ass shit. Period. Eminem, dog.
And it was unexpected too, because Shady Aftermath. He like this with Dre. You know what I'm saying? So it's like. Eminem came in through Dre.
Come on, bruh.
How you do that, man?
I mean, but I do see people do be jacking off Eminem a little too much. That's definitely.
I mean, they do. Well, I don't think so no more. I think the only people that really super like I love Eminem no matter what is like Detroit. Like you can't say nothing about nobody in Detroit, and Eminem is like one of the greatest rappers that ever come from there. So everybody everywhere else, I think people are pretty objective on.
Him and his catalog. Like I say, you went diamond. I go by numbers. Fuck what they talking about.
Eminem is the GOAT.
Fuck, exactly.
I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
Fuck what they talking about. And being a musician right now is just so tough. I mean, they already got to deal with other shit going on in the streets, but now we got to deal with other artists hating on other artists. I mean, and to me, Snoop is one of them artists that is a Drake. It's like Drake is an old Drake. Like jump on every wave that's hot. You try to put out a gospel rap album because you felt like that would help your career. Get back to where it's going. I mean, it is what it is. Then you dropped the reggae album, which was actually pretty good. And so you find like a Drake. You know what I'm saying? You a poor man's Drake. You find ways to.
He's just older, doing what the fuck he want to do.
It don't matter. Age ain't got nothing to do with how much money you got. You could be rich and poor, broke and poor, old and young. It don't matter.
I know. I'm just saying he did everything else. Like maybe he wanted to just do something different.
Man, you better keep them numbers up. I don't blame you. Do what you got to do. I would. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you got to do, do it. Some artists, they are going to continue to drop. They gonna stay in their lane, and that's how some sink or swim. It's good and it's bad. Like Eminem right now, prime example, he's sinking. Because you don't want to come into this lollipop rap shit. You don't want to do that. So you sinking right now. It is what it is. But you sinking. So people like Snoop, they find another avenue. Like Lil Wayne, I feel like he's sinking. I don't know. I feel like you're an artist now. Now it's time for you to go. It's like we was talking about Mike Tyson. No, Roy Jones Jr. And I was saying how nice Roy Jones Jr. was. If Roy Jones Jr. would have just walked off, he would have been a Floyd before Floyd. Like Floyd walked off. Like, nah, y'all ain't gonna be in here beating on me. I know I'm getting old. I can't fight like as good as I used to. It's time for me to go undefeated.
Right.
Roy could have been out on some same shit, but Roy just had that fight in him. Like, okay, I gotta keep going. I gotta get it built in this weight class. Then he started getting knocked the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? You went from to not getting knocked the fuck out. Bow, 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 get knocked the fuck out. Now they put an asterisk on your career because they see them little losses and think that you wasn't no OG, triple OG.
Nah, Roy was nice.
Roy was nice. So I feel like people like Snoop and people like Eminem, and they keep dropping these albums and they not really coming to that curve. They just get knocked the fuck out. Pop, 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 one by one. I feel like all these old artists, they still nice. They still got bars. I still listen to their shit. But society-wise, they ain't talking about what the Migos or 21 Savage or Future. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's hot right now. If you look at Apple Music, I wouldn't even say Billboard. You look at Apple Music and just look at the charts of just genres, open genres, period, and watch how much rap, hip-hop. Look how rap, hip-hop, R&B control pretty much that whole top 25.
Yeah, it's pretty much always that's how it's been since hip hop changed into pop culture.
Since Atlanta took over.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how, to me, I think it's been like that since Atlanta took over. Before Atlanta, I think rappers, it was just, you have a pew, 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 pew. You know, a dot here, a dot there, a dot here. But once Atlanta, because Miami, I feel like Miami had it for a minute. But once Atlanta took it, you had rappers crossing over.
It was different though. It was like at a certain point, it was the whole South in general. You had Tennessee, Memphis specifically. It's Memphis and Nashville. You had Florida. You had Texas. Like the South in general had it for a minute. Then it switched to like just Miami for a little bit, and then it switched to like now it's just Atlanta. Pretty much got it. It was pretty much, you know. I think that's how it went.
I mean, Atlanta got it and they ain't looked back since. Like I say, they took rap acts and crossed over with just straight rap acts. Not like Trina and Trick Daddy, what they had to do and all that in Miami. It was, Miami went pop and go. You know what I'm saying? Rap, pop, mix it together, go. Atlanta is just straight trap. Straight Jeezy, T.I., Outkast, whole Dungeon Family, Kilo Ali. Just straight, no matter what it is, it's trap. I don't know who created trap music in Atlanta. Don't know at all. It's all trap.
It's an ongoing conversation.
Yeah,
some people say Jeezy, some people say T.I., some people say Gucci.
It's all about who you like. I'm definitely not gonna say Gucci. I mean, cause shit, T.I. got bars, and I ain't even, you know, I ain't a fan like that. But T.I. got major bars. Yeah. And to me, now listening to everybody's getting their ass knocked the fuck out like Jeezy. Just dropped your project.
Damn,
Kudos.
Project?
See, getting knocked the fuck out.
I love Jeezy.
And just drop some shit and just getting knocked the fuck out.
Why you niggas get older and just like, it's like y'all forget how to promote y'all music or something. Like,
I'm
a fan. I should have seen.
And then you independent with money. So that's a whole different story. I mean, it is what it is.
And you are from Atlanta, like, this is Atlanta. How could somebody in Atlanta not know about a Jeezy album drop?
It's nice.
It's not good.
Not bad, but it's not Thug Motivation.
Well, I mean,
well, it's not that top
yeah,
5.
Okay.
He get knocked the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, because you don't want to make that curve. But it's okay. I wouldn't, you know, I still listen. What was it? I still listen to a lot of the older artists.
That's pretty much all I listen to now.
That's still my lane.
You asked me about somebody new. They came in the last 2 years or so. I don't know shit.
Right. Yeah. You know, I listen to everything, really. If I'm the type of person, if I'm watching your video on like Instagram or some shit like that, and that song straight, I'm gonna find that song, I'm gonna listen to that shit, and I'm gonna add it to my collection. Because I mean, that's how I keep it. That's how I keep it going. Like I learn a new song I learn a new banger every single day. Every day I learn a banger. every single day, and that could be new, old. I would listen to Tyrese's catalog after we was talking, and I would just go into the crowd like, man, this nigga Tristan, this nigga crazy, bro. This nigga crazy. That's like, you hear this nigga, what? This nigga, what? And it wasn't even songs that I was naming. It was just bangers. Then I listened like Drew Hill, Cisco, The End of the Dragon.
Yeah, I already know. I had that album.
And you know what I thought about the Usher Confessions? That's a whole different story. We're just gonna discuss. We're gonna have an episode just Usher Confessions, like where we was at, what it meant, what we had going on in life.
Man, that's a whole conversation.
We're gonna do an episode strictly. We're gonna know because that's just how big TP2.com was and Chocolate Factory was. When those albums dropped,
man,
what was you doing in life?
Happy People? Man,
what was you doing in life? So that's gonna be a whole matter of fact, next episode, that's what we gonna discuss. We wanna know,
classic R&B albums.
Right.
Where was you at? Where was you
some rap albums too. Like, damn,
yeah.
What I had going on. Crazy shit.